That's right. It is race number 6. Britannia on port. Luna on starboard.
And Max down.
All clear.
Backing up here. Uppy.
Hey, stand by.
Go. And jibing. Stand by tack.
British rolling into an early tack here, so they will spin the boat and possibly do a 360 and actually come in behind the Italian team. Just killing a bit of time early, the British, and putting themselves in a position where they will have to make sure that they put the pressure on the Italian team to execute their time on distance accurately, otherwise they will lose control of this pre-start.
INEOS Britannia, I think, like to chase. They like to be pursuing.
British jumping in this, so
Standing up. Just see where it goes.
Nicely done by Luna Rossa there. They've got a big gauge between the two boats. Both boats very early. Time to kill here.
So the Italians could swing and get behind INEOS there, so
No, it's not going.
Anything for slow is good. 22, killing 8. 3 seconds.
Luna Rossa like to start to windward.
we'll expect to see a big speed build over the next second or two by the Italian team. It'll be a very even start.
Race 6, Louis Vuitton Cup Finals. All that matters is a win.
Okay, all the power on the main now. Okay, in here, good mode.
Cracking start by both boats. INEOS slightly won that, only 5.5 meters off the line.
He's matching your mode. I think we will have to tack pretty soon, okay? Just pick your moment.
Hey, let me know if you want to hold or go.
I think we're going to tack.
That's good, good move. Hey, you just count me down, I can't see.
Your time is coming up a bit more.
Here we go.
INEOS Britannia really squeezing Luna Rossa there, forcing them away early.
1, 2, 1. Nice and smooth there. It's coming with us.
So in about 30 seconds time, when the Italians tack off this boundary, if they go all the way, they will be the right-of-way boat. They will lose about 2 boat lengths though in the tack after going from full power off the gas and then full power again as they come onto the new tack. So it will be up to the British team to make a decision of how they deal with that intersection, because they will be the giveaway boat.
3, 2, 1. Definitely have a pace.
1 more down. Moving. 1.
Still absolutely nothing in this race. Very, very even. Slight advantage now in this speed build to the Italian team, but they are the keep clear boat now. Windward boat must keep clear of the leeward boat.
He's coming up a bit. Good angle. We're higher. Diverging all the time.
Let me know.
You can press a little bit if you want. A tiny bit. Coming up a bit more.
So the electronic boundaries of both boats are the actual rule definitive lines. Those electronic boundaries have to stay apart, so the umpires will be watching this very, very closely at present.
Perfect example of an AC75 drag race right now. The Rossa Prada Pirelli, INEOS Britannia. Final tax to the top gate for the first time in race number 6. Just like race number 5, there is nothing in it except this time it's Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli that will lead INEOS Britannia at the first gate. 7 to go, and it's a long 7 in the AC75 world.
Push now.
Coming up.
Okay. No, higher here.
That exit of that bottom mark Rossa Prada Pirelli doing a really nice rounding and maintained about a 5-knot speed advantage all the way until the British tack there. So they've taken a little chunk and they'll be settling in and trying to lock that silver hull in just above the wave tops for best aerodynamic efficiency.
Coming on the bow here.
Francesco Bruni locked in.
Nice mode, Kekko.
Copy that.
A nice mode here, boys.
E voi me lo passi? Not really good.
Vado giù col can, Kekko.
Vai giù. È buona.
As we get over here, Kekko, we're going to start bouncing him right.
No problem. Your call,
The
mate.
impression I get is when Luna Rossa's in the lead is that they seem to be able to extend just a little bit on the upwind legs over INEOS. Luna Rossa did a really good job on that downwind. They actually made 2 boat lengths on the downwind against arguably the faster boat. So right now this is playing out very nicely for the Italians.
Higher than that for the bid.
Yeah, no problem.
Both teams trying to lock their boats in fore-aft pitch and height, so the closer you can fly those hulls to the water surface, the better aerodynamic seal you get. You don't want to touch the water because that's drag, but you want to try and fly the boat as close as possible to the water surface to seal the hull to the water.
It is so impressive. I mean, the boat looks like it's on rails, keeping that perfect distance between the hull and the water.
These flatter water conditions really getting the best performance out of these boats, and it's the Italians' turn now to put the elbows out and say, have a bit of my dirt.
Get the feeling both boats want to use the full 13 races up.
Getting their money's worth, that's for sure, so far at least.
25 seconds.
Luna Rossa in defensive mode. Beautiful positioning there.
What do you think?
Alex, he just tagged.
Let's do one more, stand by.
Luna Rossa tacks, heading back to the right. Top of the course, both teams, if they get in a strong position, protect that right hand for the right-hand approach on starboard. My read on the performance of the 2 boats, and I think we've got a good gauge today. When Luna Rossa are in the lead, they just seem to be able to edge away on the upwind legs and hold their own on the downwind legs. In the first race, it was INEOS that had that downwind advantage that kept them in the safe zone. Very evenly matched in terms of the performance of the 2 craft.
That's good.
Now.
We have paid attack to stay with him.
Another one to come.
Sounds like we're kind of tracking into good breeze this way.
A nice putt for us. Still in this move. Guys, just one mistake. Just going to keep pushing.
Happy to go with him.
Nicely for that right turn at the bottom. I'll just get into this. Stand by.
We heard the voice of Ben Ainsley. One mistake,
Guys.
we're back in the game. So much pressure on both teams to execute well.
As we saw a big slide from the British team in the last race, doing well to
Very nice.
keep that boat going in a straight line. That could have easily been a change of lead for them. So even though 240 metres, we're only talking about 8 or 10 seconds of distance, which you can wash off in the blink of an eye if you make a mistake.
Happy with what I did.
But 8 seconds up on, yeah. Do it.
Nice call, Lupi. With my guys, I can shot.
That's quite the sight for sailing fans around the world.
Can I just remind you, in yesterday's race was only 4 seconds. They had a little a wobble jibe just out from the finish line.
Well, they've only got one more jibe to do, the Italian team of Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. No pressure. They should execute well in these flat water conditions, no problem.
Should be an easy lane.
Just hold your breath a little bit.
And breathe. Everyone from Italy, I think you're in good shape.
Nice one, boys.
Good bounce back, boys. That's all we want.
Nice got
Race 6 of the Louis Vuitton Cup Finals. And the silver bullet has fired one back at INEOS Britannia. Guess what? We're all locked up again. It's 3-all.
Just on your
How we're gonna round up here, boys?
Luna Rossa, and they get a 17-second win on the back of a 14-second loss. 3-all in the Louis Vuitton Cup final.